Brand new office PC build for Nick over at the shop. So here's the parts. We've got the Fractal design, Meshify C, high airflow case. Two 120mm fans are included, one for intake, one for exhaust. Also has dust filters. And we've got the Aorus Gigabyte Pro AX. It's the H470 chipset. Running a LGA 1200 socket, supports Intel 10th and 11th generation processors with the BIOS update. Processor got 6 cores, 12 threads on the i5-10400. There's a storage solution, Samsung 970 EVO Plus, NVME SSD, very reliable and fast. 16 gigabytes of Ripjaws by GSkill. This is 3200 megahertz, CL16 memory, and EVGA 450 watt power supply, bronze rated. Solid and reliable. Got one in my other PC. And that's everything there. So it's going to be a real simple, quick build. And it'll be the fastest computer in the shop. Let's get building. There's the processor, it's in. Close the lid. Memory's installed. That was easy. Alright, heatsink is on. SSD is installed. Just going to put the heatsink on it. Here's our brand new empty case, but in about 3 seconds we're going to throw this motherboard inside. 3, 2, 1, go. And just like that, motherboard is in. So next step, we're going to throw in the power supply, get it all wired up, connect all the fans, connect the front I/O panel. All wired up, fans connected, front panel, front fan, HD audio, 24 pin for the motherboard, USB 3 front panel, and CPU 8 pin, and there's a rear exhaust fan connected right there. Time fired up, install Windows. All plugged in. First boot, let's go. Fans are turning. There's the RGB lights. And we're in the UEFI BIOS. Here's all the specs for the motherboard and the processor. H470 Aorus Pro AX. We got the BIOS version F2 that needs to be updated. Running a Core i5-10400, 16 gigs of RAM, 2.9 gigahertz base clock. I boosted the memory frequency to 2666 using the XMP profile. This chipset doesn't support anything higher than that for the i5. So stock speed would be about 2100. There's your two fans there and a CPU fan. So one intake, one exhaust. That's the intake fan, that's the exhaust fan. Installing Windows 10 Pro. 64-bit. Okay, we're up and running. Here's the Windows Task Manager showing your specs. Processor, Intel i5-10400, 2.9 gigahertz base clock. There's your 6 cores and 12 threads. Memory is at 16 gigabytes. Speed 2666 megahertz, 2 sticks of 8. Benchmark for your 970 EVO Plus 500 gig SSD, 3548 megabytes per second, so it's running at full speed. Also updated all your drivers with Aorus App Center. Enjoy your new PC.